This is quiz 14.3, question 1. Find the area of the trapezoid, give exact answers. You can see the answer here is 60. The formula for the area of a trapezoid is 1/2 the height times the sum of the bases. You can write this in any order. You can write 1/2 the sum of the bases times the height. It don't matter. Now, do we know what the area is? No. Do we know what the height is? No. Do we know what the bases are? We sure do. It's 16 and 6 and 18. Here is a base, here is a base. Bases are defined as the parallel sides of the trapezoid. We don't know the height. Fortunately, in this triangle, it's a 30, 60, 90. And opposite 90 is 10, so the short leg is going to be half of that. That's going to make this short leg 5. So this is going to be half of 5 times 24. Half of 24 is 12. 12 times 5 is 60. Number 2, find the area of this kite. Give exact answers. Well, the area of a kite can be found by multiplying the half the diagonals together. So we know that this length and this length are the same, because in a kite, one of the diagonals is bisected, the other one isn't. We don't know the lengths of either diagonals currently, but once again, we have this triangle, this right triangle here. We know that opposite 90 is 8, so opposite 30 is the short leg, is half of that. That has to be 4. That means that one of these diagonals is 22. If we then take the fact that if the short leg is 4, the long leg is the short leg times the square root of 3, it's going to give us 8 square roots of 3 for this other diagonal. Half of 22 is 11. 11 times 8 is 88, times the square root of 3 is 88 square roots of 3. And the units are square feet. Number 3, find the area of the rhombus, give exact answers. Area of a rhombus is 1/2 the product of the diagonals. In a rhombus, the diagonals, it's a parallelogram. Well, yeah. In every parallelogram, the diagonals bisect each other. So this is true in this as well. Also in a rhombus, the diagonals are perpendicular to each other. So we have another special right triangle, 30, 60, 90. One of these diagonals is going to be 3 plus 3. 3 squared 3 plus 3 square roots of 3. What's a 6 square roots of 3? And we don't know the other one. We can find it because of this special right triangle. Opposite 60 is 3 square roots of 3. So that is the short leg times the square roots of 3 times the square root of 3 is going to equal 3 square roots of 3. If you divide both sides by the square root of 3, you get the short leg is 3. So opposite 30 is the short leg. So that means this other diagonal is 3 plus 3, which is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Divide it by 2, you get 18 square roots of 3. So there is 14.3 quiz.